He was right about one thing. I don't know when to quit.
Judy Hopps is the epitome of someone who is unwilling to back down, and I love that about her. Every day of her life, she fights to take the world head on in hopes of pursuing her dreams to positively change the world. Judy will always do what she thinks is right, and nothing can hold this bunny back, but what I have wondered is how did she get this blinding idealism? Why did she even want to be a police officer, and how did the negativity of the world shape her? Hello, I'm Isaac from What's So Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people, and today I'm going to dive into how the bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Judy Hopps became a duty-driven, conscious, and respected police officer. If you'd like to learn more about Judy after the video, I've provided all the links to the movies and the resources I used in the description. And to continue discussing Disney with me, make sure to subscribe and to click that notification button. Judy has been large-hearted, optimistic, and independent from a young age. Thus, she has always seen the people of the world as inherently good and feels it's her duty to help them. What's so special about Judy is since her childhood, she has believed she can be a vessel for positive actions in the world, which is why she has harbored a dream to become a police officer. Judy desired the opportunity to make the world a better place.
I can make the world a better place. I am going to be a police officer!
Judy has held the belief that predators and prey should be treated equally. Thus, she feels her place in the world is
the great city of Zootopia, where our ancestors first joined together in peace and declared that anyone can be anything!
Although the mantra, in Zootopia anyone can be anything, actually is just a coined phrase by Mayor Lionheart, likely used in early political campaigns, Judy lived by this, even if she was unaware of its origins. From a young age, she has longed to be an officer of Zootopia, for this was a place that deserved to be fought for. This was the place where animals truly lived in harmony. I mean, this is where anyone could be anything. By Judy preserving law and order and protecting the citizens of the city, I think Judy hoped she was going to help preserve the opportunities, peace, and magic of Zootopia. But those around her were skeptical. The expectations by her family and society dictated she assist in the family carrot farming business and integrate into the herd of 275 other little rabbit siblings. No species like Judy had ever been a police officer in Zootopia, so she faced continuous doubt and underestimation from those around her.
What crazy world are you living in where you think a bunny could be a cop?
What your father means, hun, is it's gonna be difficult. Impossible even for you to become a police officer.
Right. That poor little buddy's gonna get eaten alive.
Yes, these negative statements brought her down, and yes, this bullying did affect her. It is actually the reason she would subconsciously possess a fear of predators. But mostly, these experiences only fanned the flames of Judy's ambition. With every hurtful thought or naysayer, she continuously felt she had something to prove and felt she couldn't give up. I definitely could relate with Judy in these moments, and if you have ever felt you had to prove yourself to a naysayer as well, then comment a smirk face below the like button. Sure, the Zootopia Police Academy was a challenge, but she was able to be resourceful and clever, concocting plans and strategies to handle situations difficult for her size, allowing her to not only graduate as a police officer, but also graduate at the top of her class. Judy did it! She was a police officer. That optimistic little bunny was finally getting everything she wanted. But that's not actually true. She wasn't solving cases immediately. She was a meter maid. She didn't get to help a poor father on her first day. She assisted in a con. Zootopia wasn't in perfect harmony. She saw and experienced bigotry, cynicism, and chaos everywhere she went and couldn't do anything to stop it. The complex, messy, and negative aspects of the reality of the world were much harder for Judy to deal with because these were aspects of her reality that conflicted with her original idealization of the world, and she couldn't change them. Judy had visions for her future that were monstrous in size. Although myself and other fun people I'm sure struggle to believe in the world at times, Judy always understood she could change the world for the better. And that's what was really important to her, more than even being an officer: causing change. You see, Judy seems to live by the class of normative ethical theories called consequentialism, which believes the consequences of one's conduct are the ultimate basis for any judgment about the rightness or wrongness of that conduct. From the perspective of Judy and other consequentialists, a morally right act is one that will produce a good outcome. But when she first became a police officer, her actions weren't benefiting anyone. Judy didn't just want to be a police officer. She wanted her actions to create positive change. But that's not what was actually happening. Over time, her optimism and determination pushed her to continue to take brash, impulsive actions to prove to herself and the ZPD she could do some positive work. This is why she dangerously chased after Duke Weaselton,
abandoning your post, inciting a scurry, reckless endangerment of rodents.
Sir, I got the bad guy. That's my job.
and why she was insubordinate against Chief Bogo to help find Mr. Otterton.
Please. There's got to be somebody to find my Emmett.
Mrs. Otterton.
I will find him.
Judy believed in law and order, yes, but Judy was going against the rules and regulations set before her because she believed with her whole heart she was doing what was right, and that's what she believed should come first. And she was willing to bet her whole career on this idea. In the search for Mr. Otterton, under massive amounts of pressure and few resources, Judy continues to carry out her case in a systematic and at times a controversial way in a desperate attempt to crack the case in her allotted 48-hour time frame. She blackmails the complicated con fox Nick Wilde to help her on the search, whose backstory I recently just discussed, and if you'd like to see that video, you can find the link in the description.
Actually, it's your word against yours. And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be selling popsicles is the prison cafeteria.
Which leads them to a limo yard where Judy exploits search warrant protocol.
The thing is, you don't need a warrant if you have probable cause, and I'm pretty sure I saw a shifty lowlife climbing the fence.
And after being discovered by the owner of the limo and crime boss, Mr. Big, they receive help from the rodent.
I will help you find the otter. I will take your kindness and pay it forward.
Through the Rainforest District, Bellwether's office, and the cliffside they roam until they finally find all of the missing mammals who have seemingly went savage. For cracking the case, Judy gains the opportunity to speak to the public on what she has unbelievably accomplished, but instead of highlighting what she and Nick did, she accidentally creates turmoil. By suggesting predators were reverting to savage ways, Judy betrays Nick, who felt accepted by the bunny, and all across Zootopia, prey began to resent and fear predators. Remember, Judy bases a great deal of her goodness and her value from the result of her actions. So by witnessing her well-intentioned deeds cause division in the city she loved, she felt worthless. But when she discovered the truth behind the predators going savage, she knew it was time for her to apologize to Nick and go after the truth. Together, Judy and Nick halted the fear-mongering operation and successfully apprehended the mastermind behind it all. Throughout Judy's rise to become a competent, capable, and respected police officer, her outlook on Zootopia and the world has changed, and she's fine with that.
When I was a kid, I thought Zootopia was this perfect place. Turns out, real life's a little bit more complicated than a slogan on a bumper sticker.
Judy loved what Zootopia stood for her as a child, and that message is what helped inspire her to pursue her dreams of positively changing the world as a police officer. But Judy has also realized Zootopia isn't perfect like she once believed, and no one in the world truly is. Everyone is flawed and different, including her, and she feels that fact should unify individuals because they all have the capacity to benefit the world. Judy has learned each creature may not succeed every time they make an effort to help. Sometimes, like she did, they may even mess up and make it worse. But that doesn't mean they should ever give up fighting to create a society where anyone can be anything. Hey fun people, welcome to my new set. It's that time of year where everyone is going back to school, and if you follow me on Instagram at WatsoVideos, you know that includes me. I am back at university in my dorm room again, so that means an all-new set. I say I really like how my background and toys look, and it makes me excited for the next school year of videos. So now it's time for the question of the day, sponsored by my patrons. To become a patron yourself, check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/WatsoVideos. Do you think Judy's controversial decisions while cracking her first case were warranted? I feel a little uncomfortable with those decisions myself, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section, along with any other ideas you have for future Discovering Disney episodes. If you enjoyed discussing Judy's story, then click that like button, and if you're interested in staying up to date with more magical Zootopia videos, then click that subscribe button and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If you'd like to see more Watso videos, then check out some awesome pics over here, including Nick Wilde's backstory. And as always, thanks for watching and have a magical day.